.5 Transport. Find the hidden form of transport, Mr. Clark. Here's your clue. You have to work out all the forms of transport, then find the extra letter in each one, then put all those extra letters together to make the hidden one. After school, Noah and I went round to Ollie's for a meeting of the Code Club. After a while, we ran out of things to talk about, but Ollie's mum said it was okay for us three to take Dora out on her scooter, as long as we kept a proper eye on her. I thought it might be a bit boring and slow, but it turns out Dora is the fastest nearly 3-year-old on a scooter ever. As we got nearer and nearer to the town centre, she got further and further away from us. We were yelling out, "Dora, stop!" but she couldn't hear us. Ollie asked me and Noah to catch her up, but Noah said he didn't feel like running, so I did it on my own. I ran like the wind, and when I caught up with Dora, she was smiling up at a woman who was wearing a look of big-time annoyance. "Is this young lady with you?" barked the woman. I gulped, but I didn't have to say anything because Dora was doing the talking. "Actually, I'm a girl, not a young lady," she said. The woman was still looking at me. "She's just bumped into me," she said a bit crossly. Dora looked at the lady as though she felt sorry for her and said, "You wasn't looking where you was going, was you?" The lady's eyes nearly popped out of her head. "Are you going to stand there and let her take this tone?" she snapped. Dora did a more dramatic sigh. "I didn't take the tone," she said patiently. I thought the woman was about to blow a fuse. Her whole face was wobbling with crossness. "Scooters are dangerous things on pavements," she said. I opened my mouth to reply, but Dora beat me to it again. "Scooters aren't allowed on the road, you see," she explained gently, "so I'm afraid I have to ride on the pavement." The woman stood there spluttering for a bit and then stuck her chin in the air and marched off. After a while, Ollie and Noah showed up. "Everything all right?" asked Ollie, sounding kind of hesitant. "Yes, I sorted it out," I replied, keeping my cool. But Dora had her hands on her hips and a challenging look in her eyes. "Actually, I sorted it out," she said. "And it's naughty to tell lies, Joe," she added, wagging her finger at me. Ollie and Noah fell about laughing, and I couldn't help joining in, and that's when Rob suddenly appeared. Rob acted like coming across us three was the most exciting thing that had ever happened to him. He looked from me to Ollie to Noah and back to me like he was waiting to be introduced. In my flattest voice I said, "This is Ollie, this is Noah, this is Rob." And Rob said a really bright squeaky hello to Ollie and Noah while they just stared. Then he whizzed off, mumbling about being a bit late. After he'd gone, Noah asked me who he was. I said he was just someone Mum knew. I didn't get asked any more questions, thank goodness.